this is for my brothers, my fathers, my sons, born in the wilderness, raised with no drums, heirs to the promise, but you're living like slaves. Yahuah called you mighty, why you acting so safe? Yahuah. You sit in your tents while the battle rages on, quoting the bottom while the enemy's strong. Be strong and courageous was told to Yasharal, but you read it like poetry, not a war cry to yell. The Bottom 31:6 says, be strong, do not fear, but you're trembling at shadows, paralyzed by fear. You were meant to be heads, but you're stuck in the tail. The Bottom 28:13, but your backbone failed. 40 years in the wilderness, circling the same mountain, drinking from the rock, but avoiding the fountain. You know the Torah backwards, can quote every law, but when it's time to step up, you just stand there in awe. By Modbar 14, your father saw giants and ran. Now you're raising that same fear in a new generation's plan. Yahuah said, how long will you refuse to keep my commands? You're teaching survival while the promise is in your hands. You build walls around your heart, call it guarding the gate, but Mashley 14:26 says, in Yahuah's fear there's no weight. In the fear of Yahuah is strong confidence, but your confidence is in control, that's your own defense. You quote Yahudah 17:9, the heart is deceitful, so you keep yours locked up, make intimacy illegal. But YAHUAH in 13:3-5 said they'll know us by love, not by walls, not by boundaries, not by what you rise above. You never had a father who showed you the way, so you wander through life building castles of clay. YAHUAH called himself father to the fatherless, Talim 68:5, but you still act like orphans, barely keeping alive. You sing about sonship, quote Rumam 8:15, but you're still running from Abba, hiding behind your routines. You received the Ruah of Adash, by who we cry Abba, but you're crying in secret, won't let anyone see your scars. Yahudah danced before Yahuah with all of his might. He exposed himself fully, didn't hide from the light. Shemar Shani 6:14, he was undignified, free, but you're so afraid of judgment, you won't even let yourself be. You think vulnerability's weakness, but Charism Shani 2:9 says my power is made perfect in weakness. That's the design. You wanna be strong, but you're holding the rope. Yahuah said my strength is enough, but you won't let go of control. You say your fathers were scattered, your family's destroyed. Curses in the Byram that left you devoid, oppressed and robbed with no one to save. That's your history, 400 years of bondage. Now you're acting out the mystery. Your sons and daughters given to another people, generations lost, now you're raising more orphans under the steeple. The curses are real, they landed on your head, but the blood of the Lamb says you are not what they say. YAHUSHA came to redeem you from the curse. Galatians 3:13, read it and reverse everything the enemy stole, every curse decreed, nailed to the tree, buried in the sea. He said be perfect, not flawless, but whole. To Jah 5:48, complete in your soul. You will know the truth, and the truth sets you free. YAHUAH in 8:32, that's the key. When Yahudah wrestled all night, he getting let go. He fought until daybreak, refused to be low. Baba Sheet 32:28, you have struggled when Yahuah in with men. That's how you get bottled, by wrestling, not hiding within. You wanna be Yasharal, then limp like you mean. Face the past, face the pain, let the Ruah redeem it. Stop surviving and start living. The Bottom 30:19, I've set before you life and death. Choose life is not a dream. We don't need a man who's perfect, we need one who's real, who can sit with his heart and let Yahuah heal. Mashley 31 describes a woman of strength, but she needs a husband who meets her at length. One who trusts in her fully, who sits at the gate, not one who's afraid to be small, not one who hides from his fate. Her husband is known in the gates, that's you, but you're hiding in the shadows, afraid to break through. So rise up, you sons of Yasharal, rise. Open your eyes to the lies you disguise. Yahuah is calling you out of the cave, like Yahudah, like Yasharal, like the ones he forgave. Be strong and courageous, do not be terrified. Yahusha 1:9. but you have to possess it. Stop surviving and start living. Yahuah will barakah. This is the word from a Negro Yasharal daughter who's tired of watching you drown in the water. Jump in the deep end, the YAHUAH is there. Yahuah is waiting to meet you right there in the field of Yasharal. Then of Yasharal.